Today, I am sitting in a Winnebago Travato. Yes, I am sitting in a camper van. Never in a million years would I ever have thought I'd be in a camper van. It is hunting season right now. Tomorrow is actually opening day. It's the 14th right now. 15th tomorrow is opening day up here in Michigan. And I drove this thing 2 hours north to the upper part of Michigan, the upper part of the hand. And I am going to be doing some hunting. But the cool thing is not the hunting. The cool thing is I'm going to be staying in a van. So I'm going to take you through the van, what exactly it entails, how it works, where I'm sleeping, how it all goes. And then I might take you guys out hunting with me tomorrow for opening day. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm having a blast in it so far. Super excited to show you guys what this is all about. So if we take a little tour to the back here, we have our nice little kitchen area here. Has a stove top, has a sink as well. So if you want to wash your hands or do any dishes or anything like that, it does have a sink. Plenty of storage down there and up here if you're looking for that. Over here is the microwave. You got to turn on the generator in order to use the microwave. It takes about a minute after you turn on the generator, it takes about a minute for the microwave to turn on. Learned that the hard way. Fridge is fully functioning. I have all my Hot Pockets and Uncrustables in there. Typical hunting food for a guy, right? It does have a freezer down there. I don't really use the freezer as much. I kind of just keep everything in the fridge. There is a nice size bed. I'm 6'3", and my feet can stretch all the way from here all the way to the window, no problem, which is cool. It does have a shower and toilet and a sink in there that is usable. It has tanks down below that you can go to the bathroom in. It has plenty of storage here. It's pretty cool for someone my size. I'm 6'3", and my head is just touching the ceiling. So if you are under 6'3", you're going to be fine in this kind of van. This is kind of like one of their Sprinter van kind of things. This is kind of the heart and soul of this entire setup. This is where everything is, from the solar to the generator to the heat. Really cool setup. If you ever want to use the toilet, the water pump is right there. You can turn the water pump on if you ever have to use the toilet. All right. I'm not turning that off because I'm not using the toilet right now. You can also start a generator. So if you need to use this microwave here, you do need to start the generator. So I just kind of use the auto start there. There it goes. So now our microwave is good to be used if we needed to use the microwave, which is cool. So we're going to turn that off because we are not using the generator. I don't want to use up the hours on that. That is our solar. So you can tell right there, our solar is looking pretty good. If the solar ever gets too low, you just want to turn on the generator to bump up the solar power, which is really cool. Oh, over here is our heat. If we ever wanted to turn on our heat, this is the Truma system. We are on gas because I am not in a park right now, so I can't plug into electric. If I did want to plug into electric, I would just switch it over to electric, which I am not. I'm using just propane right now. So I'm going to switch over to here. Now this is our heating system. If I wanted to turn on the heat, I can turn it on. I would just go to whatever heat area I want, let's say 66, and it would just simply turn on the heat. And the heat kind of comes out of the bottom down there in that little black area. But really cool. I am super excited to be staying in this van because it is a blast. I no longer have to sleep in my truck, in my cold truck. This van actually heats everything up perfectly. And if I want to turn on the heat in the middle of the night because it's getting too cold, that is something that I can do. It has plenty of space in here to do activities. All right, I love sitting on this table here, doing work on my computer, watching videos on my computer, playing on my phone. I could always lay on the bed back there and just kind of hang out on my phone if I want to do that, to pass the time until I have to go to bed. for a 5 o'clock wake up call to go hunting. But tomorrow, I'm going to take you guys out with me to my hunting spot, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you my stands, my tree stand, and I'll show you what it looks like up in the tree stand, and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys in the morning. All right, so end of day one of hunting. I saw a grand total of 0 deer out there, which is fine on my small parcel of land. Like I said before, I pretty much just got to get out there and I just got to be lucky to have a deer cross by. If you don't know anything about hunting, we're not allowed to bait deer to come to us. So we pretty much just have to make sure we're in their bedding / feeding areas. And hopefully we can get a shot on a buck or a doe. Today was not my day, which is fine. There's 2 more days to go. So, van. Let's talk about one more thing on the van. Let's talk about security when you're staying inside of a van or a vehicle. What I like about this van is there's actually 3 layers of security in this van. One is there is a button in the van that you can lock every single door going all the way around this van, which is neat that it's only one button and you don't have to push a bunch of different buttons, which is nice. So that's one layer, is no one can get in from the outside. They have to defeat the lock. The second thing is all the windows have covers on them. No one can see into the van. I'll show you some B-roll going all the way around the van. The windshield has them, the front 2 windows have them, and all the side windows have blinds like these, so nobody can see inside, which is very important. Third thing is you want to have some sort of last line of defense, some sort of weapon with you. It does not matter what kind of weapon. Same thing in your house. Doesn't matter what kind of weapon, but you do want to have a last resort. My channel is a gun channel, so I do carry a gun with me all the time. And the gun I brought up with me is my Glock 17. I'm trying out this gun. I just bought this gun not too long. I just traded for this gun not too long ago. And I'm testing it out. It's a full-size gun. Just seeing if I like it or not. But that is the gun that I'm using to protect myself during these couple of days, because I do not know the people around me. So I just want to be safe out here in the great outdoors, which is a good thing. But we are going to go on to day number 2 on the hunt, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I just saw 4 doe up on the ridge. I don't think they're coming down. I was waiting for a buck to follow, but I didn't see one. I'll keep you updated. If you're still following my hunting journey, God bless you. I saw 4 doe today. Nothing special. They're up the hill. They're a little too far away to shoot. I'm in a pretty wooded area, so I wasn't able to get a shot on any of those doe. Still waiting for the big buck. My neighbor says that there is an 8-point out there that I'm hoping I get to see tomorrow. I'm doing just the morning hunt, and then I'm heading back home to be with my family. Hopefully watch some football when I get home. Last thing I'm going to talk about this van is what I think about the van. It's very difficult as a bigger guy. I'm 6'3", 240. I already said my head hits the ceiling. It's very hard to get around in this van. It's very narrow, like the walkway is very narrow. To get into this kitchen area where I'm sitting right now, I have to move my knees sideways to get in here. It's not a tall man's game in a van, so keep that in mind. It's not a big man's game in a van either. So keep that in mind if you're looking to get into van life. Choose your van carefully because there are many different concepts in vans. This is just one of them. I have seen vans on YouTube that is very wide open in the van. They don't have a kitchen area. They don't have a bathroom. It's just one big spacious area, which is really cool. And so if you're ever thinking about getting in the van, look at all the different concepts because you might like a different one compared to this one. Second thing I wanted to talk about was clutter. You have to be a very clean and organized person to be in a van. Clutter gets everywhere very quickly. Like I have my hunting stuff out right now, and that just takes up like multiple seats in the van. If you have garbage somewhere, there's no garbage can anywhere in here. I pretty much just have like a bag of trash just sitting up in the front. Right now it's on the kitchen table, but I just have it sitting up in the front driver's seat when I'm hanging out here. So there has to be a spot for everything. When you get your van, plan out where you want every single thing to go and be organized and keep it that way. The worst thing you can do is continuously clean the van and you're going to clean the van a lot because it gets dirty. Just me walking, I keep my shoes off to the side here and crap still gets absolutely everywhere. You want to make sure you have some kind of powered battery to vacuum in here to vacuum all of this stuff because it does get dirty pretty easily. I will say that much. Last thing I wanted to talk about is driving this thing. Driving this thing is interesting. If you've ever driven like an electrician van, you know, the big vans that they have, it's kind of the same thing. It's very hard to see out the right side of the van. You kind of have to look through the back window and the passenger seat window, and there's this big area there that is a huge blind spot. So whenever you're turning to the right or you're turning left and you need to look to the right, you got to take your time. You got to be careful because there is a huge blind spot there that can be tricky to see if any cars are coming the opposite direction. It does get pretty noisy back here. You got to make sure you pack everything, you stow everything correctly to where there's not a whole lot of rattling going on back here. I noticed in the kitchen area, as I was coming up here, some of the, I don't know what it was up there, the plates or something was shook loose. We had towels over everything, shook loose, and now it's getting pretty noisy back there. So I got to make sure I restow everything and make sure it's good to go on the trip back home. Don't get me wrong, I've had a blast in here. It's been awesome being able to take naps in here, sleep in here at night, go hunting throughout the day. I can only imagine camping would be a blast in here. Obviously it's cold outside, it's about 40 degrees, so I can't really do anything that much outside that I would like to. And in the spot I am, there really isn't much to do outside anyway. I'm in a dirt road cul-de-sac thing with no houses, it's just woods. I would just kind of be sitting out there by myself. If you guys have made it this far, God bless you all. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing any future videos. I'm probably not going to do too many more videos on the van. Maybe next year when I do some more hunting, I'll take you guys out on some more hunting types of videos. But as of right now, this is going to be my last night in the van until next hunting season. But thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe and like the video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to train hard, get strong, be a protector. If no one said they love you today, I love you guys. God bless you all.